Alright, now to make step 2 come in. Getting all this stuff ready on the farm, replanting the fields! Man. Oh, I put a tractor somewhere. Now find it. I know I did something with it. Have you ever misplaced a tractor? Yeah, I think I have. Oh, there it is. Found it. Look at that. I got 40,000. That's kind of nice. You know, if I gained another 40,000, you know what that'd mean? It'd mean I'm making money. What's that? Oh, these are stumps. Ugh. Alright, I gotta make like a line around that field up there a little bit. Man, it's all starting to come together and I'm loving it. So, what should I be planting? Should I throw another thing of corn in? That corn wasn't a bad sale, was it? I think I did pretty good with that. Alright. Get over here real quick. So, anyhow. I think I can just, like... Whoa. Stop hitting the equipment. Yeah, that's what I should do, is just stop hitting the equipment. Oh, what's your biggest goal today? You know, stop running crap over. I think that'd be actually a pretty good goal. Hey, what's up, man? How are ya? How is it down in Virginia? Ooh, ah, ooh. Let's see how bad this is gonna be screwed up. And higher. I'm trying not to waste millions of dollars on this, you know? I'm just trying to get it done and over. But yeah, if you're 20, I mean, as we had that conversation yesterday or whatever, why not join the fire department? Oh yeah, it is hot. I mean, today wasn't too bad, but I'm not good with direct sunlight. Trying to figure out what would be my next best logical move. Let's look under here. I just want to look at numbers, okay? That's it. Silos. That place is for hay and straw. Silos used to store crops. You can also auger a conveyor for... So that's like 72. Now the thing is I got these ones somewhere. What? Oh, these are warehouses for, you know, putting in all my goods. That's a small one. It'll put in a bunch of goods. That's like an extra small one. It holds 5,000 liters per variety. So that's like way too small to even do anything with. Can store crop seeds. Also need an auger for this. But I don't know if these ones here only store the single crop. Whoa. You catching this? That's the small one. And it holds more than the large one of that. Wonder what the real difference is. Seeds, fertilizer, also need an auger for this. That says GM. So that probably only stores like one thing in it. That's fertilizer, that's GM, which is I think bigger than the last one. This is fertilizer, this is GM. Oh my god. Hopper bin. $142,000, but you need an auger for it. Silo for bulk. Seeds. Fertilizer. Lime. Road salt. Pig food. Horse. Chicken. And that's just a huge one that is like... No. No. I mean, that's understandable. You know, a couple of those. Maybe these? You know what I'm saying? Are understandable. But like this, that's starting to get too big. And these here, I mean, are... Really? I hate how some people have to have this like huge number. Now, you see, I wish that it was like singles in here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, look at all my extensions that I can have. Warehouse extension. Warehouse extension. You see where I'm going with this? Like this, vehicle workshop. That wouldn't be bad, you know? See? Something nice. Like, screwed up, whatever. That wouldn't be bad to place, like, right in there or something, you know? But I don't know if you can open that one. Loading item. Oh man, that's like sticking way out of the ground. Look at that. Look how high that is. Rotate. Tilt camera. I mean, look at that. That is so goofy. Placing an object can cause issues with the functionality of the object or vehicle. Allows for more freedom placement. It's your responsibility to flatten the terrain. Use this at your own risk. How do you cause it to like sink into the ground a little bit? That's all I want, is it to sink into the ground. Cause it looks like it's like, look, you see that? What's this? Large waste station. See, the waste station ain't bad. Like, this is a vehicle workshop. I mean, that will work, you know, right over there. What's this? Improves weather forecast availability to your farm. It's overlapping with something. I mean, this wouldn't be bad, you know? Liquid fertilizer tank. Stainless steel. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Water tank. I think you gotta pay. I don't know if you gotta pay with these, though. I don't want to pay for my water. You see, this is this is what goes through my head all the time, trust me. It's kind of screwed up. Okay, so this needs rolled, this needs plowed. Kind of awkward, it needs plowed. Weeds are growing, it needs a weeder on it. Is corn one of those crops that always needs plowed afterwards? I think it might be. This is where I get so confused and so twisted. Some crops, like I think it's corn, will always need plowed afterwards. Or you're going to lose out on some of your harvest. So how about I just hop into you, okay? It's okay, I'll take over. You were doing a wonderful job. I'm sorry I'm retarded. See? I like, fixed everything. She understands now. She thinks that I'm great. 'Cause I admitted I was wrong. Alright, so... So now for the hard part. Allow create fields? I don't think so. So how about I just like, you know, oh, I gotta sneeze, yo. Oh, I did bring something to drink. I knew I was I was forgetting something. But I didn't really forget it. 'Cause I have it. Alright, you see it's like plowing it, right? Right. Okay, let's like go to Russia over here. I'm stealing one of their tractors from Russia. Just like the Ukrainians stole their tanks. That's funny. You know how funny that actually is? It's like, have you ever had your tank hijacked? Yeah. Imagine explaining that. Oh man, that video was so funny. Alright, so now back into this as my good idea. Whew. So what's everybody up to tonight? See, I actually got some viewers watching. My night's been alright. I'm trying to teach a 11-year-old how to care. Yeah. He don't care what goes on. He don't. So when I was telling him how great he was, because it's like, as soon as his mom walks in, he's like, so, oh, well, let's go back. Let's go back in time a little bit. The kids are not allowed to eat in the living room. They're not allowed to eat in the foyer or anything like that. They can only eat in the kitchen and dining room because they make messes. It's understandable. Kitchen and dining room food. Well, this 11-year-old decides to eat wherever he wants in the house. We've caught him stealing and eating in his bedroom. We caught him, you know, doing this, doing that. And last night I caught him eating in the family room. So I said, good, no bedtime snack tomorrow. Ooh, hold on. Got a sneeze coming. Maybe, hopefully, possibly. I feel it right bad. But anyhow, He decides that he's going to eat in the family room and just get away with it. Well, I got him. His mother was busy, doing whatever, and I got him. And I said, no bedtime snack tomorrow. Because, well, you disobeyed me. So, no bedtime snack. And he decides to wait until his mother gets home and says, hey, yo, can I have bedtime snack type deal? And I just got out of this conversation with him because he got in trouble again. Doing whatever he wants to do. He asked to get on the Chromebook after getting grounded off of the Chromebook, so he decides to ask his mother if he can get on the Chromebook. Yeah. I told him, stop doing that. You're just going to get in trouble. Well, tonight he decides, hey, I'm going to do it anyhow because that's me and I can do whatever I want. Okay. No problem. No problem. I'm glad that you feel as if you can do whatever you want in my house. This is how it went, too. So, I said I was trying to talk to him, and I told him when I talk to him, he doesn't care what I have to say, and he doesn't care about anything around him. And he's like, yes, I do. I said, no, you don't. I'll prove it. Where are all your friends? I don't know. Have you talked to any of your friends? No. Does your friends ever greet you when you walk in? No. I talk to them first. I'm like, so are they really friends? Or are they like people that you'd see on the street and say hi to when they walk by? Simple questions, am I right? Well, he gets all upset with me asking him these questions, whatever. And by him getting upset, I mean he waits until his mom gets home and says, can I have ice cream? After, he's getting in trouble and it's like, can I have ice cream? It's like, no, you can't have ice cream, but I did something even better. I was telling him how great he is and how perfect he is because I said, some people are going to be alone in this world. And that's people who choose to be alone will be alone. People who think that they're better than everybody else will also be alone. And I was giving them this whole breakdown of people are bound to be alone because of how they act. If you don't treat your friends right, if you don't treat people right in general, you're going to be alone. And it's in his head somehow, somewhere, whatever, I don't know, don't care. He can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. So I said, fine, got you, I got you, I got you. Whenever I say that, usually something happens and people get upset about it. So I told him that, and then I told him, man, I wish I could be like you and do whatever I want and get away with everything that I want, and I just kept going on and on and on. And then I said, oh, you want that ice cream? Would you like me to make you a bowl for you? I mean, I'd love to do all this for you. I would love to help you out because you're so great. You're so amazing. You're so perfect at everything. And he started getting so upset at me. It's like, I wish I could throw a temper just like you. And he kicked the stand. I'm like, see how amazing that is? You do such a good job. Well, he got upset and ran upstairs. I'm like, man, you can eat in the living room. You can do whatever you want. Because you're better than everybody else. And you don't have to follow the rules. So he actually got so upset about all this that, he took off to bed. We didn't even have to tell him. But that was my night so far. Other than that, work was nice and hot. Like always. Now I gotta pick up all these logs. I need to, expand the farm. I really do. That's my biggest objective right now, is to expand a farm. Make it big, everybody! You know what else I can make big? My lack of income. Can make that really big. I can make my brokenness huge. Now, I think I will need to lift this up. Awesome. Get this all turned around. Whoa. Hit the right button. Here we go. Nope. And release. Yeah, there it goes. Knew it would just take a minute. And get ready to put these down a little bit because I need to grab this one here. I don't know why this don't just pick up logs automatically. I mean, they say that they needed to fix the, it's showing that it's on. So maybe if I just like... B. Now I'm going to run by them on both sides. Okay. And we're going to see if it works. It does not work on this side. Does it work on this side? No. So therefore, the B. See, it's on this side. I went right to the trailer because it says auto load logs 1.5 ton. Went down that side and I went down this side now, right? B. And I'm not getting anything out of it, am I? Huh. Nope. So, anyhow, this is an auto-loading trailer that forgot to auto-load. That's great. And disconnect. Man, I hate that crap. I wish I wish I had my old autoloader back. I would have cut down all these trees by now and had this all like picked up. You know, I would have had it all done by now. But this is so slow. You know what? I'm gonna just do it and push it. So much easier, right? Oh, this takes forever to do. It's kind of sad. I think my next episode is going to be like, I'm done playing with the logs. And if I get enough money, I will just get a, like, you know, one of the really cool things and then be upset with it because The logs are too big to be picked up. I have that feeling. So I've been wanting to watch a new movie lately. I've been wanting to watch The Accountant. It's not a new movie, but I should say different movie. The Accountant, if you've ever watched it, you understand. It is a good movie. Now, down a little bit, down. Oh, there it goes. The dude is a math wizard. And he's like an assassin, too. So that's kind of cool. Man, I missed the whole thing. Let's try round number 2. Fight. There we go. Oh, these logs drive me crazy. I swear, kids and logs drive me crazy. And for some odd reason, it's like you can't eat either of them. Oh, I said that before? It was so funny. You want to see a sense of humor? Oh my god. Tell some woman that you just want to eat the kids. Yeah. Usually a guy will see humor. You tell a woman that you want to eat kids, and she don't usually see the humor like a guy does. Guys will laugh and joke, hee hee ha ha. Women will be like, that's so disgusting. And then you just look at them and be like, yeah, and delicious. Come on now. For some odd reason, the humor's not the same. I don't understand. And I tried to tell the wife that too. The wife just like pawns off my humor now. Oh man, come on. There we go. I got this massive stick. It's like a brick. It's so huge. Now lift. Lift it to the sky. And drop it in. Alright. That's 2 trees. How many more to go? I'm counting a lot. You know what? I think it's just gonna happen. It's gotta happen. How much is it to lease one? Forestry machines. I'm kind of afraid to hit the button. Okay, good. It's 22,000 to lease it? Man. I'll make the money back. I'll make the money back. Select length, Y. And it only goes up to 8 meters. I'll do 8 then. It's 4 meters shorter than the trailer. But that don't matter. The job will get done faster. Like I said, I'm done playing the game. I'm just gonna go out there and just boom, 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 boom with the trees. I will cut them all down today. All the trees have to go. This is my anger problem. Alright. And this turns left and right. This is in and out. This tree is too thick for this machine. Wait. So in other words, I won't be able to cut any of them down because they're all going to be too thick. Are you kidding me? I hate when it's too thick for the hole. That's just no good. And this is the wrong type. And this is the wrong type. Wrong type, wrong type, wrong type. This is no good to me. I just wasted that money. Oh man, come on, hurry up and save. So, I found out how to waste money really quickly. Yep, select, return, because it's no good. Ain't that awesome? Well, now I know. Man, that's bad though. I try to get that out there, but no, all these trees are... It's too big. It's too big for my machine. It's like, really? Come on now. That kind of hurt. It really did though. Alright, so, right about here. Should be good. Next one, I gotta go right down here somewhere. Okay. That should be good. There, I got that one into thirds. kind of anger. You know, I'm kind of angered by this whole thing. It's like, I set this up, everything was running great, the idea of it was like great, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, I'm gonna screw that day up. And I'm like, oh, really? So now it's like, oh, I gotta like do all this by hand. You know how many trees this is that I'm gonna be doing by hand? Up. And drop. Alright, so FF16, no, you don't, this is not 16. This is 22. And tighten down on this a little bit. Lift up. There we go. I just want to tighten down a little bit more. So don't like flip flop all over the place. Alright, now lift up on this. Now to look for the top. Oh, where is that top at? Is it in my grasp? Yes, it is. Up, open, down, close. Haha. That's awesome. I got it good. I got it wonderfully. And now I'm just gonna like lift this up and throw this on because it really don't matter, because I don't think I'm even really gonna get anything out of it. But I did get one thing though. I got another area for a field. So that's a plus. Now I just gotta take this out of there and like clean up the area a little bit. So let's roll. I got that all the way up through. Means I can just take this right to the road basically. Maybe I should mow it again. How do you know if you can mow? Look, grass ready to harvest. I like that. That's an awesome feature. I got this line in, all I gotta do is put the other one in and I'd be ready to go. Got my little farm buddy over here going back and forth, getting this field all done. Doing a good job. Yeah, he is. Real good job. Alright, so hop out of here. Come back into here. I mean, I'm just looking over it. It needs lime and a rollin'. So what about a roller? Let's just look at one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Roller. Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh yes. Oh, that's exactly what I don't want to spend. I mean, I can get this one. 20 horsepower. 15 horsepower. And I believe that this here um I believe it will hold 2 more onto it. So 7,000, that's 15 horse. So that would be 30, 45 horse. And I don't know what the difference is in this. I think this aerates the soil a little bit more. So it's like roller color. I mean, there we go. Something like that maybe. Back. Yeah, I mean, I can get a like bunch of them and just like link them all together, or I can get like this here. And this is 20 horse and it's 3 meters. How much is this? This is 2 meters. That'd be 6 meters. I mean, I think it'd be cool to have this, honestly. Let's buy it. I think I have time to actually run down. I'm gonna get it with this, see what it does. They're gonna be awesome. And then I'll go through, plant I'll get everything all set up, get some seedage in the ground, all that happy-go-lucky. And as soon as I'm done with that, I can be like, yo, I can even roll it. And be rolling with my homies. And then I'll just go through, get all these extra stumps and everything, clean up over in there. Oh man, this is going to be nice, because I'm like starting to clean the area up. Now the thing that I need... Ooh, I know what I can get. I got an idea. I have an idea. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know. That's not the point. We're not playing the good idea, bad idea game. We're just saying, hey, I have an idea. Get low to the float to the pocket, I'm a midget. There we go. I mean, I found some cheap tools and everything, and I just figured, hey, I might pick me up a cheap tool, okay? Oh, this is so, like, screwed up. What if I, like, lower the roller? That's kind of funny. It does not do anything. It just complains that I have no access to this land. Is this actually doing something to the ground? Why did my speed get, like, cut back? Oh man, this is kind of funny. This is like really, really funny, honestly. Alright, just go, dude. Just go. It's gonna take you all month to get up there. Just go with it. I think this is like really funny, honestly. Oh man. Now what I need to do. Oh, is it actually going to allow that? I don't think it did anything to that. It's not doing anything to this. Oh, well, them do move back and forth. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. All 9 miles an hour. Now I just need to get up here. This is so funny. It really is. We are now trying new equipment. I found out that I cannot, and it kind of upsets me, I cannot, like, cut down any of the trees with the machines. Maybe if I plant them myself in an area, I can. Alright, now that these are all the way down here. Now I can do everything I need. Whoa. That could have been bad. Man, he's doing a good job. I'm down with this. Look how nice it is. Okay. Yep, now turn it around. This is actually kind of nice. I just need to get like 1,000 more viewers. Okay, dude, back up. Back up! You got like one more pull after this. Make me proud. Man, I should go through it and fertilize it and then do my pull and then fertilize it again and then, you know. I think that would be the smartest outtake on it. And there we go. There we go. So. Oh, hey Michael, what's up? How are you? Yeah, it was like in the 70s today. So if I like figure out where I put it, there it is. Close it. Might as well use it, right? I just want to get all the areas, you know, make sure it's nice. It's my objective. See, I'm hitting all the areas. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. I already understand that. Well, maybe not all the areas, okay? Most. I'm going to go put this back. Go pick up that. And then we're going to try some different plant. Well, we're going to do some, like, I don't know. Maybe like a simple crop rotation thing, okay? Back. Move sunflowers up one. That's what we should do. Okay. Where did my dude go? Did he seriously get lost or something? He did. H. Home. Shut off the lights. They're not needed. B. Do this real quick. Make sure I hit like the whole field over, you know? And off. Alright, now back out. He went the wrong way. That's what he did. And get ready for... There we go. And pull around right here. See how nice of a job that's doing? I'm happy for it. Put this down. I got like tons of things that I can be doing. So why not start doing them, right? Pick this up. Now I'm gonna go like screw up some logs. Yes, turn on the power. Alright, got these crops getting ready to go. I mean, I should start making some money as soon as I start like redoing all that. My harvest, I did pretty good. I think 12,000 was actually really good. See how nice that is? Boom, gone. Now let's just start hitting these ones. Ooh, that one went. Nice, nice, nice. Trying to like keep this as like nicely done as possible, you know? And here it goes. Got it. Next one. I think that's gonna have to go all the way down. No, it got it. Like I said, I'm trying to put in like 5, 6 little fields, you know. Like I'm gonna like remow this whole area so I can get like maximum product off of it type deal. There we go. If I can get my maximum amounts off of this, I mean, that will be awesome. I think I can get another couple thousand at least just off of mowing this. So that can bring me up to my 20s area again. If I go into purchase, go all the way down to here, go into here, alright, and all I gotta do is take a line and put like right across here. So you go into landscaping, you go into painting, go all the way across. That's gravel, that's grass, that's forest. I want grass. So then M. N. What if I come like this? Okay. And what changes the shape of it? V? Okay. So now I'm going to come into here, go a little bit smaller to prettierize this here. And to prettierize that. Okay, good. And exit out of that. So now I got this section here. I mean, I do got a couple bushes in it, but I mean, overall, that's not bad. I can remow this, then I can reshape it and recolorize it and everything else that needs to be redone. Meanwhile, back up here, I'm checking on him, make sure he's doing alright, she's doing alright, whoever it is that's going back and forth, make sure that they're all doing okay with it, and as they're doing okay with it, that means that I, dun 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 dun, will be looking good. Okay, so I got this area. They're about halfway. Pretty big little area type deal. Even though that's like a complete contradiction. Big, little. Yeah. Get rid of that. Man, I did pretty good. This will actually keep me busy for like the next forever. Because now I'm making even more fields. I'm planting them as I go. Doing all this extra little work here and there on the side. So I plan on this keeping me busy for quite a while. That's a palm tree. That's that. Okay, so now I have to start getting these trees already. So I'm going to probably lay down these 3. And put these 3 into that trailer. It should fit. Here we go. Like I said, this will keep me quite busy for some time. Oh man, this is kind of decent on how it's doing. I missed a few right in here. We go. This looks alright. And right in here somewhere. Alright, got that. Now to lay over this one in a similar manner. Alright, now as soon as this one drops down, I will be able to get a couple... Well, I'll be able to get them onto the trailer. As soon as I can get them onto the trailer, I should be able to have a full trailer to sell. Oh no. Awesome. So now that I have this, I can like go into here, say, right about here should be good. Drop that there. Right in this area should be good. Got that there. Now let's drop this tree. Hey, dropping these 3 trees, that's gonna help me out big. And here we go, dropping another one. See ya. So then I can buy that new toy that I want to get. Yes, yes, yes. I found a new toy on here that I want to get. That's kind of cheaty. But you know what? I really don't care. Ah. There we go. Got all that. And there's one cut. And cut number 2. See how quick and easy this is? Now to load it all up. I think they're still moving, so it's okay. Now to... I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. Ooh, got an itch. Got an itch, bad itch. Yeah, my nostril itched. And down. And you didn't catch it. So up. Now close. Got it. And tilt and drop. And tilt. And drop and tilt. There we go. That's a little bit better. I hate when they're like not lined up right. That bothers me. And drop. Okay, I might be able to get both of those at the same time. That's what I'm going to try for. And drop, and now tilt down. Oh, good. I got them both. I just saved one of my steps. Huh. And back up. Just a wee. Make sure I got good clearance. And release. Oh, that worked out great, didn't it? Now I got this one, which I think is like a little bit on the longer side. There we go. Happy about that drop. Mm-hmm. And pick this up. Now to get it up in the air a little bit more. I think this is alright. Yeah, we got like 4 more pieces to pick up. I'm kind of happy. I think I'm doing alright with all this. Whoa. It's all about how you figure on getting it on. It all fits. It all fits. There we go. Now I think I should be able to take the smaller pieces and just like toss them up. So let's find out. And tilt forward and oh good, 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 good. Oh yes. And fire. I think this is going all right here. And fire. See? And there's like one more piece somewhere in here. At least I thought there was. I mean, this dude like laid this direction and came into here. Like somewhere. I don't know. You know what? That looks like it's about a full load anyhow. I think I'm doing alright. This is when I came in yesterday. Oh yeah, in the midst of everything? Yes. You always come in the midst of everything. Never, well, sometimes you come in the beginning. And you've also came in at the very end too. Alright, so I got all this all hooked up and everything. L. I got a bunch of logs. I mean, I can do probably another tree. I probably can. But I want to check out on this guy, make sure... Oh, she, my bad. She. Make sure she's doing alright. Oh, some spinach. See them tires? That's some spinach. Doing alright job, though. I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I took a little nap myself today. I mean, I just didn't... You ever wake up and just be like, meh, I don't want to wake up? That's how I felt this morning. Then I got to work and I'm like, I don't want to be here. I just don't want to be here at work. But I ended up staying all day. 'Cause I have to. Nobody else wants to pay my bills. I don't know if you can. Let me look it up. Wheel setup. Oh yeah, you can. Maybe I should get duals for it. Ooh, and a cabin. Ooh. That's something else I should get into thinking about. Yeah, maybe I should get some duals on it. I wonder, do duals actually help with traction? I don't know if it does on here. I'd have to go back over what Farmer Cop said. I know, I believe the four-wheel drive does help though. I just didn't spend the money for the four-wheel drive. I think another problem that they're having is trying to change gears, you know what I'm saying? If she would be like, boom, and just leave it in a gear, like just leave it in third, I think she'd be doing a lot better than what she is. But they try to change gears just now and was planning breakfast. And I realized it's still Tuesday. Haha. Yeah, you didn't watch me yet. Oh. Man, I woke up and realized it was Tuesday and I'm like, are you kidding me? Ugh. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, Farmer Cop did a lot of the studies, and I don't remember, 'cause I remember watching it. I do. I remember watching the whole thing all the way through. But I don't remember if he, what he said about duels, if they actually help or not. Alright, got this part here all done. Now I think it's time to fertilize it, and then I'm gonna put sunflowers up here. More rubber. Okay, then maybe I should get duels. Just watched it a few days ago, duels help. Alright, yeah, I'll pick some up. You know, I ain't got a problem with that. What I have a problem with is just losing all my equipment, misplacing it, and moving it around and everything else. Ooh, here we go. This shouldn't be too bad. This is what, 12 meter almost? Long as he turns to the left, we're alright. Taking a right turn, I mean, will cause problems. The left turn is alright. Yeah, I have trouble finding my stuff on. There we go, good. Oh, this is going to be nice. It's going to be all fertilized and everything and all ready to go. Dun 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 dun. And then I will become a millionaire. I mean, this here is actually bringing in a lot of money for what I'm spending. For what I'm spending, this brings in a ton of money. Well, I mean, some of the implements that I'm using, we actually see straight out of the box it's a problem. Like that trailer I have with auto pickup logs and everything, that's a problem. I mean, I should have technically already picked up all the logs and not had, you know, to do the fighting and everything like I am now. I see that as one of my biggest problems on here, is having mods that do not work like they should. Other than that, I mean, some of the equipment, I mean, ain't working like it should. There is nothing that is big enough to take down these trees that I'm cutting with a chainsaw. And I believe that there should be something that can actually cut through it. I've got Game going and review and game money only. I mean, right now, I'm surprised I'm just sticking to this map. Because of all the problems I've been having, I've been thinking about going right to one of the basic maps and being like, hey, going back to a basic. I'm not sure which map I'd like to do, though. I don't want to do anything. Tip my horns and, oh, yeah. I understand how that's going because have you seen my debt? I go into here. Please don't turn off your computer. Debt. Loan. Max. No more. But as you see, as long as I can whack some trees and stuff and do grass. Man, grass has gave me the start out that I have. Most of my games doing like silage and grass and stuff like that. Because there's nothing that you really need to do to it. To take care of it. I'm reaching some mod today. Ooh. I like some mods. Some mods are like really cool. Some are, and other mods are like, ugh. I like how the slurry is working on the game where you can actually dump enough slurry to like double over. But the problem that I have with slurry is when I'm running it, I can run out of slurry in minutes. Like, I mean going from like fully loaded place of slurry to like nothing. I found out how fast slurry actually goes. But, I mean, one of the mods that I want to see brought to a more or less reality on the game has to be this with silos. I think that would be better if silos, you have to have a silo for each, crop. I think that would be awesome to bring in. Because if you want to play the game as a reality type deal, that's how it is in real life. You have X amount of silos. That means you can only have X amount of different crops. So if you started the game with only 2 silos, you should only be able to hold 2 different crops. Alright, dude. A little bit more. There we go. H, you are done. Now I'm going to do what I like to do, which is refill. I need to get fuel in this before I do too much, though. Or I'm going to run out completely. Hey, what's going on? I implements I realized that home plant. Yeah. That I mean, it's like you will forget one minor thing, trust me. And that's what I do all the time is I just forget one minor thing and it makes everything worse. You don't like the magic silos? No, I don't like the magic silos. I hate them. I really do. I like magic trailers, not magic silos. It's kind of cool now that I got, like, Christy coming in talking, saying hi. Kind of like that. I need more people coming in just to say hi. Yeah, wife, earlier, she's like, you know what? You need a break from reality. I said, really? She's like, yeah, you definitely need a break from reality. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, like I've been telling people, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't need to lie. Lying is like, no. I hate it. I've been like, honestly, overly depressed about like a lot of things, and my anxiety is going through the roof. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean on that. I sort of. Well, if you had a some implements actually do tilling for you. I don't want soy. Yeah, you can get the planters that do. No, corn, no. Sunflowers, yes, H higher. Because corn's going to go all the way at the back. Alright. Yeah. Oh, wifey came up. Oh. I think I'm just gonna take this last tree. Make it all easy, you know? Just whack the tree. And ready, set down. Yeah, lying is way too much to remember. And then it's like, you gotta be careful with who all you're around, and I mean, it just becomes too much work. Why do it? Come on. And I try to explain that to the kids all the time. Whoa. Got it all. But, I mean, even on the game, if you really narrow it down on the game even, why have all this extra 90% of the stuff on here? Why? You know? It don't make sense. Why have all this equipment that is like... It's magical equipment. I don't like it. I really don't. It bothers me something fierce. Alright, now I'm going to come over to here and drop this. Okay. Now we're going to have the fun part of the game. There we go. And tighten it down. And lift. Ooh. Slid right in like it should. Now to make this turn right in here. Well, I understand where you're getting, but I like this whole sense of like reality in it. You know? I'm very big on that. And that's kind of like why I play it. Or I'd jump on something like, what's that other game? Farm Manager or something, you know? Because Farm Manager, if you've ever played it, I mean, it's not that bad of a game if you are into it. if you're into that style. Which with me it's like, no, because I don't like how you have a magical harvester that needs like tons of work every time you use it. Now, are you going in? Yes, you did. Yeah, yeah, you're right. We've had this conversation a dozen times. I mean, I understand people so, could that be a different game mode? You know? Just to think about it. Could that actually be a different game mode to have? One where it's more of reality and based off of real prices and real ideas and real everything. And one mode based off of, however you want to put it. I mean, that would be a great idea. And that's the whole thing about discussion that I like. When you can discuss these things, people don't get upset about it. They see how it all is. They work with how it all is. And it's like, hey, this is how you like it versus how somebody else likes it. Why not try to implement both versions of it? I mean, I don't think it would be actually all that hard to change it out to a game mode versus reality mode. You're adding in a separate screen and then you're just modifying prices and stuff. Yeah, but it's not really a manager mode. You know what I'm saying? If it was a management mode, then I should be able to just say, hey, everybody, just do everything for me, and me only do here and there. But if you put in a simulation mode, okay, an actual full-on simulation mode, I mean, then it's like, okay, I gotta pay attention to making my dude eat. I gotta pay attention to this. I gotta pay attention to that. Ooh, this is actually bogging this down. That bogged it pretty good. Oh yeah, I like playing with the tractors and stuff too. Now another thing to go into like the simulation mode would be how to fix them. Instead of just taking them to the store, you might have an actual option to fix it yourself. And that would go into like a mechanic simulator or something. I think that would be rather cool. I think that would be awesome. Where you actually have to pop open the hood, we'll take off this, take off this, take off this to replace this part. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. Go find a leak. Then replace lines. Okay, good. I did cross 2 bridges. Yeah, I understand. But it's just, I believe having like different modes for the game would be kind of cool. I'm getting that idea off of Heat. If I think that you've watched a couple of my episodes. See, Christy agrees. That would be kind of cool. It would be something new, something different, and something to keep the game a little bit more lively. Because I'm not a genius. I don't work for, giants or anything, but from what I'm seeing, okay, where am I stuck? I don't work for giants or anything, but as I'm pointing it out to be, okay, what are you doing? Just like, I don't know if Giants is running out of ideas. You know? Oh, that's it? Well, that kind of hurt. That kind of hurt a lot. I was expecting to sell a little bit more than what I did. 5 logs. But the game engine isn't made for assign specific breakdowns. Tractors just wear down. Yes. The tractors just wear down. I agree. But, I mean, it's just... just throwing it out there as an idea, you know? It would be something different for Giants, because Giants is not... I don't know. I'm not seeing a lot more changes to the future of the game, so I'm kind of scared that the games might end. So you know what I mean. I mean, you have been on a farm, okay? You've been there. You know what I'm talking about. Farming as a simulation to some people is one thing. Nothing really breaks on them. And you're right, Christy. Nothing really does break on them, okay? But the whole thing is if you've been there in real life, and Farming Simulator is to simulate farming, which why not have different game modes for it, okay? And then in each game mode is just something different, or you can have it added in as like how Seasons is added in, because Seasons is a real thing. We all know this. I mean, being on a farm over in Oklahoma and everything versus being on a farm in Pennsylvania or Florida is completely different. Anywhere you go is completely different. Like here, I can tell you that half of the farms around here are doing potatoes right now. You can smell it in the air. Like the fertilizer and the potatoes themselves. You can smell this. And yeah, they still run even if... So why not have like, in addition to like the mechanics on the game, and in addition as like, you know how they have rocks where you can turn on and off rocks, and how I have rocks turned off. I think rocks are cool on here, whatever, but I'm not a huge fan. Like, another thing that I think would be awesome if Giants did was, like I've always said, bring in old tractors. Like this that I'm driving in right now. I have a thing for the older tractors. I wouldn't mind like an 80s tractor, you know? I think it would be fun. I think it would be amazing. Would I actually use it in real life? Probably. Would people like laugh at me about it? I don't care, you know? I'd run an older 2-bottom plow. Just the Farmall H, that kind of scares me. I'd be afraid to roll that. But all in all, I mean, I think it is very, very... interesting on what they can do with the game, how they leave it so open with what they can do. But in the end, it kind of scares me with what they don't do. Because they can just shut down the game type deal. Be like, oh, Farm Simulator was the last one. We can't think of any more to do. And it's like, if you do that, then what would I play next? You know? Aiden. That is what we run, old and little tractors. I liked them better. I mean, they have a huge fan base. Okay, you're right. You're also right on that. I would hate to work on a tractor every single day. I would hate to be replacing the starter and then turn around and have to replace, an axle or replace a PTO and replace this and replace that and then have wiring issues like the next month because, the rat's nest that gets into it because we have walnut trees around here and walnut trees mean squirrels. And when I say squirrels, I mean lots of them. And they get into the wiring on everything, and they get into every filter, you name it. But I would love to have something where you kind of simulate it, at least. I think that would be nice. Instead of spending 3 months to repair, a transmission, maybe you can just go down, pick up something, whatever, and come back. I mean, Gold Rush. Gold Rush does that. The thing I don't like about Gold Rush is the hitboxes. I hate the hitboxes in it. That's another good thing that, that could be brought in. Fixing up the game to... If you took Ranch Simulator, Farming Simulator, and Farmer's Dynasty, slammed all 3 of them together, that would be an awesome game. You're taking the base of 3 different games, putting them all together to make one. Why not? Can't say it's not doable because they've already done it 3 times over. They've done each of these games. You better back up. Yeah, that was almost fighting words there. But yeah, they've done all 3 of the games, so why not just put them all together? And if you use the creators from all 3 of them, overall the company would make pretty good profits off of it, I believe. Because all 3 people are going to get paid. And the lower 2, being Ranch Simulator and Farmer's Dynasty, those companies would make out even better. Against your free space around the engine. Yeah. That's another thing I've noticed with farming. People build tons of demo cars and pulling trucks and all that. Like I said, I live in a big farming industry. Honestly, y'all might be old enough to remember this. I'm gonna bring in my age, be careful. Troyer Farms potato chips. The wife started laughing. They were known. Now she's making fun of me for being old. Now the funny part is she's only like 3 years behind. And PC gets more mods. Well, yes. PC is going to get more mods because PC is more capable of the mods. PC is a lot more capable because they can run a larger setup. That's why when I'm talking to people, I always say PC Master Race. And they kind of laugh, whatever, at first. Like my cousin and I would always, he's big Xbox. Big into Xbox. And he would always say, well, my Xbox is better. And then the wife allowed me to buy a PC. A real PC. And his days of saying, well, my Xbox is better, turned into, you have a PC that can do all this stuff. And I'm like, yep, I do. He's like, yeah, you can do almost anything on that PC. I'm like, yeah, I can. He's like, you get the games cheaper than what I do usually. Yep. And then it's like, I believe, don't quote me 100% on it, but I believe I can also get, like, the Xbox Live games on my PC. But yeah, I mean, we can get, like, everything on PC. Now, the down part, okay, on the PC versus Xbox, you spend $500 on an Xbox, $700 whatever on your Xbox setup. Okay, that's cool. You're good for the next 5 years. I have to spend almost twice as much to be good for the next 7 years. My computer, actually, let's get some real answers so I can, I don't like being wrong. I have that problem with being wrong. So let's get some real answers since the wife is sitting right here. Baby, when did I get this? Was it 2017? I believe we were living up by my parents. Okay, the wife is saying around 2017. We got this computer. And for the her favorite part about it, my friend is my PC for Farm Sim, but the very busy man, I don't want to bug him about it. Oh, I got this PC on Cyber PC, so I spent the extra money. Trust me, I spent the extra money. It was a little bit over $1,800. I can't afford it. I want one when I grow up. So, here's the thought on that one. If you want the PC for when you grow up type deal, alright. How about, as, believe it or not, my oldest boy, or our oldest boy, what about those potato chips anyway? Oh, Troyer Farms was like a huge company that sold like your basic different types, like your regular, your ruffled. I believe they sold, I mean, when ruffled chips first started coming out type deal, they were big in the 90s, 80s, 90s. They were a huge chip company. I mean, they competed with like Lay's. Yeah, you're 12. He's 13 and he mows yards to get extra money. Yep. He went door knocking to get yards to mow and earn extra money. The last one to mow my yard, I believe we gave $20 to, and it was a 45-minute job. So we do like $15, $20 to mow our yard. Ooh, I forgot to get gas. But they were a huge chip company. Oh, hey, all the way down to Mexico. And the nice part about them is the chips are really good. Okay. Friend who 300 for it. My friend IT says got an incredible deal. Oh yeah, that would be an incredible deal. $300. I mean, you can't even get a graphics card on that. I think my next step for a graphics card I was looking at is like $800. But Lay's did like salt and vinegar. They only had like 4 types of chips. Alright. And I live next to the company type deal. When I say next to, I mean like within 10 minutes, 15 minutes driving time. So they, believe it or not, they got rid of the chips, but they still are a company that does farming, and when they do potatoes, they do potatoes. And it's an all day, all night operation type deal. And you can get potatoes off of them. I think it's like $15 a bag for a 15-pound, well, for a 50-pound bag. But yeah, I mean, there are so many potatoes. Oh, refuel. Can't forget it this time. But I mean, like I said, some of the stuff on here, it's like the people who don't farm and haven't farmed would like to experience it more compared to people who have farmed. Now, my style of farming is I have a garden that I need to go check on. Yeah. I have a garden I need to go check on. I don't have the ability really to put in all the fertilizers and sprays and all that. But I mean, the other year with it, we had so many peppers off of that garden. Oh man, they grew so good. And it's like, I want to say that we did at least, we had like $150 in peppers. But I'm surrounded by farms. My parents were highly overly protective with me. I don't know why, probably because I was like an only child type deal, and that's how my mother is. But I never actually got to experience farming. You know? Now, if you want to talk about, living out in the country and chopping up logs and everything, I can talk to you all day about that. The old black and white TVs, I can talk to you all day about that. You know, sitting playing cards and stuff. My family still sits and plays cards. But I never actually got the full-on experience farming like the guys I work with. Yeah, guys that I gotta work with like everyday type deal. A lot of them had farms, grew up on farms, whatever with farms. I never did. So I was never in that, category of cool. When I'm surrounded by it. I lived on my grandpa's farm 25 years. Now I'm boxed up in an apartment in the city. Yeah, that would drive me nuts. I mean, the wife and I live in town. When I say live in town, the town's like 5,000 people, okay? And I'm always looking at her saying, I think that this house was kind of like a mistake, whatever. I want to sell it, blah, 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 blah. She's like, well, we owe too much on it and all this. Because I kind of romanticize on the whole wilderness living type deal. Like, not Alaska type wilderness, but these people that like live out into the country and run on their own power supplies and have like these gardens that support them and have that nice log home, whatever. I romanticize about that all the time. Those are the best years of my life. That farm was praised, and still, this is the place I really call home. Yeah. It's like I always tell her, hey, I want about 10 acres. I want a little stream on it and everything so we can get off of how we're living. And it's like, I wanted this big house type deal in the country type. I wanted this and this and this. And it's like, now I look at it and it's like, I got the big house. Yeah, kind of story ends there. Because we got an old Victorian house. And don't get me wrong, I mean, the house is a really nice house for what we paid. I'm excited about it. The wife was excited in a way, but it came down to the point of now I get to this feeling that it's like, I could have been happier if I lived in the country, but I know if I would have lived in the country, I would have been like, I want to live back in town. I'm one of those people, so it's like either or, I'm stuck. It needs lime, weeds growing. Okay, so good. Good, it's going through, alright. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I did this whole, I'm happy here, but not happy here. I mean, I've been like that for years and years. Grandpa's farm is 175 acres, field, pastures, ponds, about 30 acres of timber. Our place was right next to a tree line. You see, I think that's a little bit on the large side for me. I wouldn't mind 10, 20 acres, With 10 to 20, I can do hunting, I can do fishing type deal, depending on where it's at. I can do, like, the different things that I enjoy with 10 to 20. I'm like, if I had this and it was on like the Allegheny over here, it would be amazing. Or if I had this and it was on French Creek, it would be amazing. I'd take the boat, the kayaks up French Creek and, call it like a day and float down the river and when we get home, day or two later, it's like I can do this and this and this. I mean, I wanted the whole farm life because I've never done it. I think it'd be amazing. I've never done it. I wanted to have like my little own apple orchard, so we can do canning and have like a little strawberry field area and do corn and do this and do that and freeze stuff and can stuff and this and that. That's what I see. But how I end up is a little bit different. I end up where I'm going to work all day, and then it's like I get out of work, take a quick nap, because lately, like I said, it's been the whole depression thing kicking in. So it's like I come home, go take a nap, whatever, and then it's like, ugh. And after a while, it's like I come up here and hey, I never had that feeling at college, because when I went to college was only like, I don't know, 45 minutes away. I went to Pitt. Not Maine, but I went to one of the Pitt campuses. I was going to become a psychologist. And then I figured, hey, children's psychology. And then it's like I heard all these stories and it kind of scared me out of children's psychology. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to go for like adult psychology. And then I started looking at all this stuff for adults and everything. I'm like, that's awesome. That's great. That's amazing. And then it's like, ooh, I like nut jobs. I want to go for criminal psychology. Just like what's on Criminal Minds. That's what I want to do. And then it like, I start talking to people. I start talking to people from the FBI and everything. And all of a sudden it's like, I'm too old for this. They won't even let me in their door because I'm just too old for it, whatever. I don't have enough experience in it. I don't have this and I don't have that. And it's like, it crushed me. It's like all these thoughts and everything, it just came down and crushed me. And it's like, then I'm like, I'm not that good of a worker, and I'm not this, and I'm not that. I'll never make it. So I became a college dropout type deal. I said, forget it. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not going to play the game. I mean, I started arguing with them at college. They're like, well, you need this. And it's like, dude, no, I don't. I'm like, so have you gave me credits for the military? And they're like, no, you didn't take any college classes in military. I said, okay. Well, did you give me credits for this and this and this? And no. And I'm like, so you're not going to back me on anything? And they're like, no. Then why am I even here? Now I live and say I don't fit in. It's a pity the shape I'm in, but I had no choice. Oh, my day's alright. I mean, it's going through. I'm doing alright, just kicking back, finishing up this field, and then I'll probably be going to bed as soon as this field's about over. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I did all this college stuff, and it's a waste of time. And now it's like, hey, I'm disabled veteran. I mean, I have a job and everything, but everything's going up faster than what my money is. So I'm like hurting for money half the time. I mean, I want to do all this fun stuff, but it's like, I want to, and it's just pushing me farther and farther away. I mean, it's pushing me farther and farther away from what I actually want to do. and I'm allowing everything to push me away. I was talking to a couple people, and it's like I want to start my own business and everything, but it's like I just have to make a phone call to Gannon University. They have free classes I can take. Free this, free that. One-on-one, like, hey, this is how you start a business. But it's like, I don't know if I want to do it. It's like, I don't know, I have that fear. Like, when I first started, like, doing these videos and everything, okay? I'm like, I want to do YouTubing. I want to be like a YouTuber. I want to do this. This will be fun. I want to do it. And a buddy of mine says, okay. And then a week later, I'm like, man, this would be awesome to do. This would be great to do. This would be this. This would be this. And he says, okay. And he waited for me to do this about 3 times. And then the about 3rd time I did it. And I said, this would be great. He goes, why haven't you started it? You keep, like, talking it up like it's so great and everything. Why haven't you started it? I said, well, I don't know where to start. He goes, well, I'm going to tell you. I'm like, you've never done it? He goes, yep, but I'm going to tell you how to start. I'm like, okay, how? If you've never done it? He goes, by hitting play. Or hitting record. I went to college because I got a 5-year full ride scholarship at... Oh, I did the over the road. I did. I got the diesel in my blood. I did the over the road. Now it's like I can't... I hate not traveling. I hate not being in a truck. I hate not being on the road. So now I work on the road. Literally work on the road. Yeah. But, I mean, he told me to, like, just step up and just do it. And at first I didn't really understand him. And then one day I just hit record and said, let's go. And I make, like, little changes here and there about everything. And it's like I sit back and I just go with it. I like to have fun. I like to have the viewers. I like to have people coming in and talking to me. And I have so much fun. Yeah, you're right. It is a huge risk starting a business. It might be the biggest decision of my life. But honestly, sit back and think about it. Will I gain or lose from it? I can do both. But the only way to tell if I can get anywhere with it is by stepping out the door and doing it. And I think that's what I need. I need to just step out this door and take the fall. I mean, yeah, let's be scared. There's nothing wrong in that. But which is worse? Being scared to start the company, okay? Or never starting it at all. And always wanting to. I gotta get this through my head. I really do. I gotta put this through my head one time. And really mean it. Can I look at my son and say, oh yeah, I've always wanted to start my own business. I just never grew a pair big enough to do it. My son's too. He's experiencing everything new in his life. His triumphs, his fails, his everything right now. He's doing this. And he does it without any fear. He falls down all the time, gets back up. All the time. Especially with the hardwood floors and everything and the socks on. He falls all the time. You know what? Here's a thought. Here's a simple thought. I hate seeing people fail. I hate failing. So, what do I hate more? Seeing people fail and failing, or doing something that is like against what I say. I tell the boys, tell the oldest two boys all the time, if you shoot for the moon and you hit it, I'm gonna be upset. But if you shoot for the stars and only hit the moon, I'm gonna be happy. If you try and fail, at least you tried. But if you never try because you're afraid to fail, then why? I mean, I've been looking at this whole business plan and everything and trying to learn about this business plan and trying to get this business plan ordeal to work and everything. And it's like I've been looking at it left and right and all this. I talked to a couple of people who've ran businesses, who do all this with businesses. And the guys looked at me and said, one of them's 85 years old, okay? He's at the fire department. The dude is like a millionaire. And he sits on the money. And one of the things he told me is, you got a really good idea. Let's see it on paper. So, my idea is how do I put this on the paper? And then it's like I try to learn off of all these different things on how to put it on the paper, and it's like I never put it on the paper because I never give myself an opportunity to. I make up so many excuses. I might say, honestly, this is how I am. I made up a lot of excuses to not do it. I think I should just start making up more excuses to do it. I've changed my life from being this little druggie on the side of the street, okay? I changed from that to actually being somebody with like a full-time job that makes decent cash and everything else, because I hated where I was. I think I need to get back to it. I think I actually need to get back to that point where I can say, I hate what I'm doing, I hate where I'm at, I hate everything that's happening. I need to change it. I mean, my house is great. It's 3,400 square foot. I have an amazing wife. Makes me my lunch every morning. She makes me my coffee every morning. She makes sure I get out of bed, and she makes sure I get to work. I got 3 amazing kids. Find a romantic partner because I got scared of the constant rejection. Why? I was rejected for years. My wife that I have now rejected me for like 10 years. Yeah. She rejected me for years and years. And you know what? Wow. Thinking about it, there's this dude, Robert Kiyosaki, or something like that. He's kind of right. This dude's got an idea, okay? He said, stop saying that I can't, and start saying, how can I? So, yes, it does hurt. I will say that. It hurts. It does. But question being, are you happy where you're at right now? Because if the answer is no, you're not happy where you're at right now, how about start changing minor things? You see, I'm on your side about this. I really am. I am on your side 100%. You see, I just look at things a little bit differently. Oh, good. My person got it done. So instead now, I need to make this change with myself of how can I do better? How can I make this right? How can I make this work? I'm also real quick to cut my losses and quit when I feel like I'm wasting time on something. So, let's go with that theory. Before I get off here, let's go with that theory, okay? So, you worked on your grandpa's farm. These are your words for like 25 years. Okay? I'm just going off of your words. It's 175 acres. So, I got a simple question about this 175 acres. Did he get it like overnight? Did he get it for free? Did he get it by like having it just handed right to him and saying here? I mean, it had to have came from somewhere. It had to have been from something. You can't do a farm overnight. I don't care what you grow, it does not grow overnight. You know that. You farmed. You know that you gotta work at it to get it right. So, yeah, like you, with depression. That's the core of it all. My problem is I know that I can't overcome my depression. I do have the bipolar and everything. I know that I cannot overcome that by myself. But you know what? The way that I can overcome it is by finding a support system. And guess what? On this channel, you just might have found a support system. I say we can both make changes. Here we go. We can both make changes. Let's just make one a day. One simple one a day. What can it hurt, right? If we just start fixing things one simple thing at a time. But anyhow, it is getting late. I do have to work in the morning. So as I say every night, good day, good night, good evening, good whatever it is when you're watching this. Have fun. Be safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will talk with you all, well, probably tomorrow. Good night, everybody.